Hi there again everyone, and welcome back. My boys have just gone off to play golf and left me on my own, so I thought I would film a video. It's really cold today, even though it's quite sunny. I've got lots of spots all over my chin. As you can see, my chin is really red. I think I'm having like some kind of like hormonal surge, but I've got my coffee to stay warm, and I just thought that I would do like an everyday soft glam kind of look because I got this eyeshadow for Christmas. And this is a Lancome, what's it called? Ombre Hypnotos eyeshadow in Pearl Ombre. And I used it the other day and I literally didn't need much else than that, and I just had like a really soft classic look, and I just think that paired with like a bold lip is just perfect for like soft classic glam. No lashes and nothing like that, so I've already done my brows, so I'm just going to jump right into this video. So I'm literally just going to use two eyeshadows today. I'm going to use my Lancome one and this MAC eyeshadow that I've got. It is Orb. It's like a single eyeshadow that I've had for absolutely donkeys, just to do like the brow bone. So on my eyes I used my Aldi brow gel in medium, loving that, and I used my Beauty Bay eyeshadow pencil in Bark, which I am loving as well at the moment, and my skin's really dry at the minute, so I have already primed, and I've used like cleanse, tone, moisturise, primed, but I used, it's all scratched off, but it is the Urban Decay Rehab Makeup Prep. Now if you are suffering with any type of dry skin, this is a really good base for your makeup. I find even on top of moisturiser, because like some like moisturising primers, when you put them on top of your moisturiser, they can like peel a bit, like go a little bit bitter. This doesn't, and I find that if I put like a more hydrating foundation on and then I can powder down, that it doesn't, my skin doesn't get really oily during the day, because obviously I want to moisturise, I want to keep moisturised, but if I've got it on all day I don't want to look greasy, and this doesn't do that. It's really good. I really like it, and I just use my W7 what's it called, HD concealer. We've got you covered for an eyeshadow base. Well, could have used my Louise, but I just grabbed that and I used that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I've got no creasing on my lids. I just really wanted like a really soft priming base, which is another reason why I didn't go for the P. Louise, because that's like a quite a heavy prime base. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush, take my Lancome eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna do it quite dark in the outer portion, and then just run it through the crease and up into like the brow bone. I mean, look at the difference. It's just really nice. It's like a grey gold. Oh, showing you the mirror. It's like a grey gold. I don't know if you can see that, but it just was super nice. And if you're just a little bit heavier on the outer portion, and then tap that through with your fluffy brush and just bring it in, literally it. Let's get this other eye done. I mean, the brush I am using is fluffy, but it's not like overly fluffy. It is a PC10 brush, so it will pack on the product for me, but it is also soft enough to just use the same brush to blend as well. That's it. And I'm just going to use the same brush and just lightly, very lightly, just bring that down into my under eye. I'm just going to use the same brush because I need to wash my brushes. Not got my clean left. And now, because we're going like as an everyday soft glam, we don't have to go completely right under the eye. We can just do like the first half of the eye. It's so sunny today that I don't even feel like I've needed to put my ring light on. I've just put my mirror lights on, and it's really good. Let's hope it lasts, shall we? It's still cold, but it's nice. So I'm going to go in with the MAC eyeshadow now. I'm just going to take a swirl of that, and I'm just going to pat that all over the lid, because I don't want any shimmer, because I'm going to put a bold lip on and the lip is just going to speak for itself. I think I'm going to go for a red lip. Feeling a red lip. And then just a little bit on the brow bone, just to soften the concealer down. And I'm just going to go back in with my PC10 and just a little bit more on the crease of that colour. And just blend. We're going really soft today, really soft. I mean, if you wanted to, you could add a wing and it would still look fabulous. I'm not going to add a wing because I really struggle to do wings on me because of my wrinkles. I do need to practice doing a wing more. Okay, so for mascara, I'm going to go in with my Aldi. I always say my Aldi because I cannot pronounce the name of the brand. This is my mascara right here. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. And this is just black. I have been loving this mascara at the minute though. It's so nice. I even like the wand. It's just a simple wand. It's nothing fancy, nothing massive. It's not plastic. It's just a classic wand. Maybe I'm just really old and that's what I like, but there we go. And I'm just going to start at the tip of the lashes and wiggle them upwards and then start moving down and bringing it through as well. I mean, I don't really have a lot of lash, but I really do feel like that just gives me a nice lash. And I'm gonna just do the ends again and then the bottom lashes. Okay, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of brown liner on because I just feel like the under eye needs a little bit of something, and I'm not going to go really bold or anything with it, just very, very lightly, just to deepen that up slightly. And this is a Wet n Wild, just what was on my desk, Creole liner, and it is Pretty in Mink. There we go. So that is the eyes done. That is the eyes just done. You know, we're going to put some bold lips on. It's going to be so classic, just so soft, and it's going to be a classic everyday glam that could like go from day to night. Okay, so we're going to get our skin done now. So as I say, I've already moisturised using the Urban Decay Rehab Prep makeup, and I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix foundation because I want something light but still got quite a decent coverage. I'm just going to give this a shake. But before I do that, I'm just going to cover some of these spots up a little bit with my NARS Pot Concealer, and I have the shade Vanilla. So I'm just going to cover those up a little bit. This is always on my chin. I feel like I've got another one coming through there. They're like hard hormonal lumps. Does anyone know what I mean? Awful. I mean, it's literally all around my chin. And my chin's so red as well. What's that about? So I'm just going to take my Cocoa Cosmetics by Chloe sponge and just bounce that in. I know a lot of people bounce the foundation in on top, but I just like to make sure it's blended. So then I'm just going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix and just going to put some of that on the back of my hand. More of that came out than I actually wanted to. Okay, so that's all blended, and I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 05. I do love this concealer. I just love the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. That is a oldie but goodie. I'm just going to do a little bit on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin. I'm just going to bounce that in again, just to like highlight a little bit. So we're going to go very soft today. That concealer up just to give your eyes a little bit more of a lifted look. Okay, and I don't usually go in with cream products. If I'm just going to go for like a really light soft look, I just go in with my powder and really blend it. But I have got this W7 contour stick. It's like two-sided, but I don't really use the highlighting side, just the contour side, because it gives me a really like soft contour. So I'm just going to do that as my contour, and I'm going to do my nose with it as well. I'm going to just bounce that in again as well. See how soft that contour is? I think whether it's just, I don't know whether it's the formula or, I mean, it is the shade Fair, so it's quite light. Even though it looks quite dark here, it blends lovely. I just really like it, and I think it was only like £5 or something. I can't remember, but it's really good, really good. If I do see it in the shops again, I will be picking up a spare. I'm not sure if you can still get it on the website. I'll have to have a look. I don't go on the W7 website that often, to be honest with you. I don't know why. I mean, but look how soft that contour is. So good. Okay, so I'm going to set my under eye because I feel like I don't want it to crease. And my under eyes are quite dry at the moment, but I am still going to set them because my concealer will crease. So I'm just going to go in with my Laura Mercier, and this is my under eye setting powder in, it says a secret brightening powder for under the eyes, and that is just in translucent. So I'm not going to go mad with it either, I'm just going to get a little bit on the end of my LH Cosmetics puff, and I'm just going to lightly tap it in and then really press the products in. And I'll still give it a brush to brush away what little excess there will be. I'll just do down the nose a little bit with it as well, just to get that shape. I mean, I'm literally brushing that away straight away because I don't want my eyes to look dry and cakey. They are, it's just my whole skin's quite dry at the moment. I'm just going to set the face. I'm going to take this the collection Lasting Perfection Sheer Loose Powder in matte, because it's just a nice, it's the colour translucent, but I feel like it's a very light powder that it's not going to make me go too cakey, but it's going to keep my oils at bay throughout the day, because I do want to look a little bit glowy, but I do find that because my skin is dry, it's like it's really trying to moisturise itself, so after a few hours I am starting to feel a little bit oily, so I do want, you know, the foundation to stay like flawless. And you can see there, just put it on there, it doesn't like take away from the sheerness of the foundation, and I'm not putting loads on, I'm just putting a little bit on. So everything that's under my makeup should be helping to rehydrate my skin. I mean, I should drink more water, to be honest with you, but I don't. More water, less coffee. So I just think that's a lovely base now, just lovely skin. I've literally got powder all over this black top. I love this jumper. I got this for Christmas. If you haven't seen my what I got for Christmas video, check it out, because I got this and I love it, and it's like, it's not a heavy jumper, but it's lovely and cosy, and it does keep you so warm, even though it's got powder all over it now. Okay, so I want to really soft bronze, and I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Colour Icon bronzer, and this is in the shade Bikini Contest, and I absolutely love this bronzer. Usually use this more like in the summer, just for like that nice like summery glow, but because we're going soft glam, we're gonna get away with it today, and we're just gonna pat it in and build it up. I mean, you could go much heavier on the skin with this look if you wanted to. You know, you could go all cream products, completely chiseled contour if you wanted to. You could put a little bit of shimmer on the lids and really glam it up, but you know, for me today, this soft glam is just it's really gonna work. Just make sure I get that forehead, a little bit on the nose. See, I've got dry patches around the acne that I've got on my chin at the moment, and there's nothing seems to be like gripping to it. That's the primer that I put on, because it's helping the products not separate because they're not overly moisturised, but also helping them sit nicely on top of the dry patches of skin, if you know what I mean. It works for me. The combination just works for me. You find what works for you, but this just works for me. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments down below if it does work for you. Okay, because we're going for a soft glam look, I'm going to go in with my Kimchi Taylor brush in Pinky Rose, and I'm just going to brush both of these together. Now these are super powdery but super pigmented, and I love Kimchi products anyway, but look at that just gives me that in with the bronzer, just an amazing combination. And I'm just going to bring that up through the temple and a little bit on mixed in with that contour as well. I feel like it just gives you like winter rosy cheek vibes. We just need to make sure that we blend that in well, and we're not like a stripe contour and a stripe of blusher, because that's not a good look. I'm just going to put a little bit of the excess on my nose. Okay, and you could leave it at that and just do your lips and have done with it, but I love a highlight, so I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to go in with my Primark Pink Diamond Highlighting Powder. I absolutely love this. It's only £3 and it's super nice. And I'm just going to very, very lightly, I'm not going to go overboard with it, just highlight the high points of my face. It's not too much, it just glows. Okay, and for setting spray, I'm going to go in with my Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe Vitamin C Setting Mist. And I'm going to do a bold red lip, and I got a lipstick for Christmas, a YSL one I've been just dying to use. Let me get it. Okay, so I'm just going to line with this Primark lip pencil in the shade Salsa. This is just like a red, just to give me an outline for the lips. Okay, and this YSL, I just love it. YSL lipsticks it's called the Slim, and it's in shade 22. I've just been dying to use it, and I just thought this look was the perfect excuse. I'm not sure this lip liner is the right lip liner for this. I'm not sure I've got a lip liner that red, but we're just going to go with it. Oh yes, and because this is pointy, I could just line the lips with this. Okay, so that is the finished look. I absolutely love it. It's just a classic soft glam with a bold lip. Not too much on the eyes. You could add a lash, you could add a half lash, liner, wing liner, whatever you wanted to do, just take your own spin on it. If you do that, let me know in the comments down below, or tag me on social medias. I'll add those down below as well. Please don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, watch this video to the end. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!